Hello friends, I Prakash Deva welcome you in the Postal Export Guru channel. In earlier video, we have discussed about the registration and profile updation process of Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra. In this video, we will discuss about the booking process on the customer portal of Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra. If you have any question about the content of this video, then please mention in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Now we are going to the customer portal. For visiting the customer portal, you may visit our India Post website www.indiapost.gov.in. On India Post website, there is an icon of Dak Ghar Niryat portal. You may click this Dak Ghar Niryat portal icon and the website will redirect you on DNK portal. You can directly reach on the login page by URL dnk.cpt.gov.in/customers.web. I repeat this URL dnk.cpt.gov.in/customers.web. Now we have two options. Either we can log in by mobile number registered with Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra, or we may use username. I am logging with username, and after putting the login ID and password, please press get OTP. The system will send message to the registered mobile number. We need to mention this OTP. I am mentioning it 899943. Now press login button. Then you will get this page of Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra customer portal. We may go to directly book article, or by clicking this menu we have also option article booking. So by any way, we may either go by book article directly, we will go on the booking page. Otherwise you may go on this menu option and press this article booking option. Then we have to select a country for which we want to booking. If we select Afghanistan and press check services, the message is coming that service is not available. Since the services of Afghanistan is not available, it is suspended. Therefore, we will not going to book any article for Afghanistan. Then we will select for the other country. Let we select USA and we check the services. It is here that service available, and also all the products and weight, maximum weight limit, insurance value is seen on this page. For USA, the maximum weight limit is 31,500 gram, that is 31.5 kg. And for international registered small packet, the maximum weight limit is 2000 gram, that is 2 kg. For international air parcel, it is 20,000 gram, that is 20 kg. For international registered letter, it is again 2000 gram, that is 2 kg. And for international track packet service, it is shown as 2000 gram, that is 2 kg. Then we may check the tariff also. Suppose we select international track packet service and we check the gross weight 500 gram. Then what will be the value? We check here. So the postage is shown as 835 inclusive of taxes. So you may check the services or the postage. Again, there is some PDF like list of dangerous goods, narcotics, drugs, psychotropic substances and prohibitions. So you may download this PDF and do not send any dangerous goods, narcotics, drugs, psychotropic substance or prohibited item. So friends, for booking of any items, it is required that first we check the services availability of the service. Once we check the availability of service, then we need to click book article. If we will not check the services, then system will not allow you to book the article. So we will go for book article. In book article, first we need to select the product. Department of Post is providing mainly four services like international EMS merchandise or EMS documents. Second is registered category, that is international registered small packets or international registered letter. Third is international air parcel and fourth is international track packet service. So I am selecting international track packet service. Now the payment mode is cash. Payment mode is cash means either I am not the contractual customer or the even though contractual customer, the user ID is not linked, username is not linked with those customer ID. So the payment mode is shown as cash. Then we have to select category of items. So what will be the category of items? So in business of sell of goods, sale of goods may be one category or the other category is commercial sample, because we are we are selling the item to the foreign destination. So we have only two options: either we can sell the items or we can send the commercial sample. I am choosing the sale of goods. Sale of goods, commercial items means the transactions involved. The transaction is involved. If the payment is involved, it means it is sale of goods. Then suppose a buyer have ordered us three categories of items like basmati rice, hot water bottle and other clothes. So we put here three because we have three varieties of item: basmati rice, hot water bottle 5 and the cloths. So we will put the number of types of item in the consignment as 3. Now we are putting the gross weight 2000 gram. Friends, please remember what you are selecting the product, the maximum weight limit should not exceed meant for that product. Suppose I have chosen international tracked packet, then maximum weight should not be more than 2000 gram. If I choose air parcel service from here, then the maximum weight should not increase by 20,000 gram or 20 kg. And if I have chosen EMS, then the maximum weight limit should not increase by 31.5 kg. Now we you see here we have to mention the total value of the item. I have put here rupees 3000 and the system will change it in HDR. HDR is a special drawing rights and this currency is given by IMF and used for the settlement of accounts among the postal operators. You need not to worry, system will change the Indian rupees into HDR automatically. It is for the use of the postal operators. Now we see here there is a provision of insurance. Dear friends, in international track packet service, there is no insurance. But if you choose in other services where insurance is available, then B main, where insurance is available, then we may choose insurance service by clicking here, right? And then we have to put insured value. But our product is international track packet where insurance is not available, so we will not choose it. We can click here and the insurance is not visible. Then it is the non-delivery instructions. What is the non-delivery instructions? It is three types: abandoned, RTS priority, and RTS non-priority. Abandoned means in case of non-delivery, you don't want to return this item. This option is very good if the item is a nature of perishable or the value of the item is very less. Second, RTS priority means the article will be returned to you in case of non-delivery and by air service. And RTS non-priority means in case of non-delivery, it will be returned to you and by surface road, by sea route. Now, if you select air parcel, then on return, if you choose the service air parcel, then on return, the return charges are applicable. For the other product, currently there is no return charges. So we may select here RTS priority. On ITPS there is no return charges also. Then come here, this is license, number of licenses. What is the number of licenses? It means in one parcel you are putting three things. Suppose any one of the things needs manufacturing license or separate export license, then you have to put for how many types of goods you are you have the license. Suppose somebody is sending tea, then he needs to send the license of export for tea from Tea Board of India. Somebody manufacturing medicines, then he needs to put a license, manufacturing license of that medicines. So in our case, we are sending basmati rice and this hot water bottle and cloths. For all the three products, we need not to put any license. We need not to take any separate license. So we keep this field blank. Then come to the point number 2, invoice. What is invoice? If you are in the business of sale, the invoice is mandatory. Without invoice, no sale is happen. So invoice, that is bill or cash memo. So mandatorily we have to send invoice, except in the case when we are sending the commercial sample, because in commercial sample, no need of invoice. We are not actually selling any goods. But if we are actually selling any goods, we are sending this item against any order, then we need to send invoice mandatorily. And third is certificates. What is certificates? For some of the substances, for some of the goods, we require no objection certificate from the competent authority. Suppose you are sending medicine, then you need one NOC, no objection certificate, from the Drug Controller of India, Assistant Drug Controller of India or Drug Controller of India. So you have to put the number of certificates for the number of items for which NOC required. We will see in a separate video about the type of certificates or type of licenses for specific goods. Now we see select PBE. We have the two options. One is PBE3 and PBE4. For electronic PBE, if you are getting the order by e-commerce platform or e-marketplace, then need to file PBE3. And if you are filing electronic PBE and you are getting the order from the means other than e-commerce website, other than e-marketplace, then you have to choose PBE4. The basic difference between PBE3 and PBE4 is that in PBE3 you are getting the order through the e-commerce portal or e-commerce website, and in PBE4 you are getting the order other than e-commerce website, that is telephonically you may get any order through your friends or your relatives, or you have a system that sum up your store in other countries, and from where you are getting the order through email or through uh, phone, and you are getting also payment through in your bank accounts, then it is non e-commerce items. So I am selecting here PBE3. Now after selecting PBE3, you are seeing that here is a provision of the customer ID. You see here that the mode of payment is cash. So whenever the mode of payment is cash, means the contractual customer, means the customer is not a contractual customer, or even though he is a contractual customer, his contract ID and customer ID is not linked with the user ID from the backend. So default customer ID is 30000 48090, and it is meant for only cash payment. If you are the there is a system of the contractual customer with Department of Post, and for contractual customer, Department of Post is creating customer ID. There are four types of services. As earlier I have said, one is express mail service, that is EMS. Second is air parcel. Third is ITPS, International Track Packet Service, and fourth is air parcel. For each product, Department of Post is creating contract ID. So whenever you are in the agreement with the Department of Post create a customer ID and service-wise contract ID. You have to request the supervisor oblique postmaster of Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra or International Business Center or the foreign post offices to cause for linking these your customer ID with the user ID. The DNK supervisor, Dak Ghar Niryat supervisor of Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra, or the postmaster of Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra will send the information of contract ID and customer ID along with your business details, your business information, your profile, a screenshot to CEPT, Center of Excellence in Postal Technology, to Mysuru, and this CEPT will link your user ID along with this customer ID and contract ID. Once your customer ID and contract ID is integrated with your user ID, the contract ID and customer ID will be reflected here, what is related to you, and then the payment mode will not shown as cash, it will shown as advance payment or book now pay later. Book now pay later facility is available only for EMS express mail service. Then come here, this is the sender customs reference number or IOSS number. This number is required if you are sending the items to the country of European Union, otherwise this field should be left blank. Then come here, it is the self filing, so I am putting yes for the self filing. The custom broker name, custom broker address and custom broker license number needs to left blank. You need not to mention anything here. Then you click the next button. After clicking this next button, the name and address of the sender you have to fill it. So first we have to put the name and address of sender and addressee. I am putting this address. First I am sending name. As soon as I am putting the name of the addressee, the sender address is reflected automatically by the system, and this address is exactly what you have mentioned with the DGFT at the time of getting import export code. So you need not to fulfill the sender details. So first column you have to mention the name, in second column, what you have to mention? So you have to mention the premises, apartment, or name of the houses. So I am putting here Madan Enclave. So it should be a premises or name of the building or name of the apartment. Then second, we have to put here the house number, flat number, or locality, name of the locality, whatever be the name. So I am putting here the name of the locality Madan Enclave. I am putting here the area Mohan Garden. Then it is the street number, so I have to put a street number or road number or a street name oblique road name. Then I am putting the name of city here. Then after name of the city, we need to put the zip code. So zip code is here. You can also search the zip code from this search button. Now I am coming to the country already USA. Then put this contact number. To contact number I am putting this contact number, and then I am putting the email ID. Be remember, if the format is not suit, not as per the email ID, then system will not take. So put here the correct email ID. Now after entering the name of the name and address of the sender, please click here next button, and now we have to keep the piece detail. Enter the piece detail. Piece detail means number of whatever be the items we are sending to the buyer, we have to enter properly. Come here to the HS code, and here I am putting something first item, that is rice, and click this search button. Then system will show me 14 results. Then you click here this drop down, and system will show all the items under the rice category. I am selecting the basmati rice and clicking OK button. Then HS code will be come automatically. Unit of the selling rice, I am taking kg, and I am putting here 1 kg rice. Then I have to put invoice number, so I am putting here invoice number. Then I am selecting the invoice date, and then the gross weight. Gross weight means weight including package, and this weight should be mentioned in gram. Then I am putting the net weight. Net weight may be less than the gross weight. Then as we know, there is no export duty on rice, so we put here 0. So if you are the exporter and you have, then you better know that on which item there is export duty and cess, and which item there is no export duty or no cess. Friends, please be remember, if you are not paying any export duty, then please do not put here any amount, because if you are putting any amount, then it will show to the customs, and custom will ask the proof of paying that this export duty. Since you have not paid any export duty, so do not mention here anything. But if you are actually paid export duty and you have a proof, then please mention here and upload that document. Now we have to enter this e-commerce particulars. So e-commerce particulars, because we have choose PB3, so we have to mention here the e-commerce website address, and I have putting here one e-commerce website address. Then payment ID or transaction ID through which you have got this amount, and stock keeping unit number means if you have selling the goods and you have a stock, suppose you have a stock of 50 packets of 1 kg basmati rice and you are sending the 5th packet, then you will put here 5. Then we have come at the FOB value. FOB value means free on board. Free on board means this value is excluding delivery cost, including postal charges. So in sometimes the exporter is not taking any delivery charges from the customer. In this case, the invoice value is equal to the FOB value. Sometimes FOB value FOB value is less than the invoice value, right? So FOB value will be maximum equal to the value of invoice or less than equal to the value of invoice. So I am mentioning here the value 1000 FOB, and currency we have to choose. We can choose any currency. I am choosing Indian rupees and the exchange rate is 1, the value of the currency 1000. Then CTH will come automatically. It is nothing but just like HS code, and then serial number of the invoice. I am putting here 1. I have the 3 items in one invoice, so this is the first item, so I am mentioning the serial number 1 and value I am putting 1000. Now LOT or bond details I am putting yes. Friends, please remember, if you have the LUT or any bond details, then do not forget to click here and select yes. Because if you not select yes, then in PBE, the LUT oblique bond details will not come. Now see here, we have to enter this add pieces button. As you click the add pieces button, the system is accept the details of the first type of item, and you see here the summary. Out of 3 items, you have mentioned the details of the first item. Then weight, out of 2000 weight, you have put 1000 weight, and piece amount, out of 3000, you have put 1000. Then we will put here the details of the second item, and what is our second item? That is bottle. So we have select here bottle, and system will show 9 results, and come here we will select hot water bottles and OK. Now the units of the bottle should be pieces, and I have selected, I am sending 5 pieces, so quantity is 5. Then invoice number is the same, and now we have to put weight. So I am putting this weight 350 gram gross weight and 325 gram net weight. Now see friends, first rice, the gross weight is 1050 gram, and this bottle 350. Now total weight what? The total weight is 1400 gram. Now 600 gram remaining, that should be the weight of the third item. So export duty is nothing on this water bottle, so we are not mentioning anything. And serial number 2, because it is the second item, and whatever be the value, we have to mention value here. I am mentioning the value 500, so value 500 I am mentioning. Okay, and then I am clicking add pieces. So second item details is also entered, and now we will going to enter the details of the third item. I am putting here cloth and click the search button. System will show my 42 results. Click here, and we have to select whatever is our items. So what is the items? You click here. Okay, so I am putting long cloths and click here the OK button. Number of pieces, I am sending 3 pieces. Then the weightage, I am putting 600 gram, and I am putting here 550 gram. Then export duty is nothing on this cloths item. If there is export duty, then I have paid, then I have to mention, otherwise keep these fields as a blank. Now see here, I am putting the FOB value. The FOB value I am putting 1500. Okay, and this is 1500 FOB value. And then the invoice number I have to put 3 because it is the third item, and click this add pieces. Now you see the summary here. I have entered total number of items 3 and put the details all the 3 category of items. Then second, the 2000 is the total weight and gross weight, and the actual weight is 1817.5, and total value is 3000, and weight of the all the 3 items is 3000. Friends, one thing you need to remember, that we have put the total weight of the parcel is what? 2000 gram. So this gross weight 1050, 350 and 600 should be maximum 2000 gram. If it will be mismatched, system will not take it. And second, you see the pricing. What we have put, the total pricing is 3000. So total pricing coming here as a 3000. So there is no issue. Please check these two things. When the value of the parcel is 3000, then total amount of all the pieces, sub pieces should be 3000 rupees only, and the gross weight is 2000. So sum of the gross weight must be equal to 2000 gram. Then we click here next, and then this declaration will come. The first declaration is that exporter intended to claim rewards under export promotion scheme, that is drawback or any other scheme. And second option is we declared that we intended to zero rate our export under section 16 of IGST Act, means the customer has paid any IGST, then he intended to take refund from the government. And third is whatever be item he is sending, there is no IGST. So 2 or 3 is mutually exclusive, you select any one. And fourth is that all the data you have mentioned, you have entered is correct. Then click here the submit button, and whatever you see after clicking the submit button, system will display the article ID and PBE number. You click this OK button, and system will generate the custom declaration form. Now you can download it or you can print it. Our article ID is 800 152 688. Now we need to upload the document here. So we will go to the document upload section, put here LP 800 152 688 IN. Then we have to put the select what is this. So this is invoice, because we have only one document, that is invoice. So we will select invoice, and then invoice number we will put invoice number, and then we will select to choose the file, and we have to put here the invoice, and put here invoice and upload it. So once you put invoice and upload it, the system will accept that. And after that you have to go there. You can download the forms also. There is one facility. If you are putting here LP, if you are, that is uploaded our invoice. Okay, if you have not invoice, manual invoice, and you want to get this invoice, then you can also get from here LP 800 152 688 IN, and then select here this is invoice, and you will also get invoice from here. You can download this and upload this. So if you have a manual invoice, then upload it, and if you have no manual invoice, then you can also download the invoice from the system and upload that. Please remember, the size of the uploaded document should not be greater than 1 MB. It should be maximum 1 MB and in PDF form. You can also download this address level or CN forms from here, and once the article is booked, once the booked article is presented to post office Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra, and it is accepted. You paid the amount and it is sent to the linked foreign post offices where the customs cleared it digitally and article is dispatched to the destination. Once custom cleared the article and it is dispatched to the foreign destination, you will be able to download PB form from here. Now what you have to do, you have to put this CN form on your article and present it in the Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra. At Dak Ghar Niryat Kendra, you have to pay the amount, or if you are the contractual customer, your payment will be debited from your advance payment. I hope that booking process is clear to you, and if however if you have any question, then any doubt, then please mention it in the comment section. And secondly, do not forget to share, subscribe and like. If you subscribe it, then you will get the notification of my next video. Thanks for watching.